So don't let anybody come and teach you something different. You see, a lot of us, we are on social media and we hear a lot of things about things. And last time, the father of the house was, those on social media, are they giving people things to receive things? Are they not giving people things, and don't they sell things to people and take money from them? Are they not, they are expecting their membership on Facebook to increase to thousands so that Facebook will give them money. What are they doing? But they sit wherever they are and they criticize. Am I talking to somebody here? But you also do it. So what have you done to Facebook that Facebook has to give you money? I think I'm not talking to somebody. So you see, a lot of us, we allow people to change our perspective. So you take me to the book of Matthew 7, the verse number 1 and 2. Matthew 7, let's go from there. You give me back the scripture you brought them. He said what? Judge not, that you will not be what? Judged. I started my premises by saying something. I said that whatever you give, that is the same measure you will what? You will receive. Is that not it? So the Bible makes it, he said, judge not, that you will not be judged. Number one. The next thing. Or with what judgment you judge, you will be judged with the same measure you use, and it will be measured back to you. Judge not, that you will not be what? Judged. Am I talking to somebody here? You see, when it comes to somebody's issue, look at the way you are judging it. And I love something so much. He said, with the measure you use, with the measure, the quantum, the velocity at which you trash at somebody. I was asking myself one thing. I was asking those on social media judging people. They should ask themselves one question. If the kind of measure of judgment they are judging the person, if they are supposed to be judged by the same measure, would they be happy with it? You see, the Bible makes that he said, before you go and remove a thick timber from your brother's eye, check and see that you don't have a broom in your eye. Or before you go and remove that one, remove the broom in your eye before you try to go and remove the timber in somebody's eye. But here we find a lot of Christians, we would like to remove the timber in somebody's eye, leaving the broomsticks that are in our eyes. So I'm asking you the question. The Bible says, judge not, so that you will not be judged. You see, why is the Bible saying that we shouldn't judge not? Because as you are judging, you are giving. You are giving judgment. So you have to receive judgment back. I think I'm not talking to somebody this evening. You are in church and you are judging people. You are giving and you are going to receive. So, in other terms, if you give love, you receive love. If you give forgiveness, you receive forgiveness. Whatever you give, that is the same measure you are going to receive. So ask yourself, what you are giving out, if that same measure is given to you, will you be happy with it? The same measure. You are working in somebody's company. Look at the way you go to work. You can even tell your boss you are sick. And you fake sickness. I'm not fighting you. You fake sickness. And you use the sickness to go and do some ala business somewhere. You are giving out something. Ask yourself, if you were the CEO and your worker was treating you that way, if you'd be happy. If your worker was handling your work the way you are handling your boss's work, would you be happy? I think tonight, yeah, I'm not talking to somebody. He said, the same measure, it will be measured back to you. The same way. But I love this so much. Take me to the book of Matthew. Luke 6. Yes, Luke 6 will help me. Luke 6. Let's go there. Luke 6. 37. This stronghold analysis. Okay, can we all read? Ready? Go. Judge not, you shall not be judged. Condemn not, you shall not be condemned. Two negatives. So, you see, I was saying something. I said, whatever you give, you will receive. So here, these are two negatives. Judge not, so that you will not be judged. Condemn not, so that you will not be condemned. Ask yourself, the way you are condemning people, if you are condemned that same way, will you be happy? So before, you see, the Bible was trying to Jesus was trying to make us understand something that, you see, before you try to condemn somebody, watch yourself. I think today the social media people will come at me. Watch yourself and realize that you are straight. You don't have any problem. You don't have any error on you. Then you have the liberty to judge. Even Jesus, the Bible makes us to understand, when he met the adult man, and the man said, she has gone to commit adultery. Who did she commit the adultery? Did she commit the adultery alone? She committed it with a man. Where was the man? But they decided, but Jesus said something. He said, neither do I, even the Son of God. Let's put it in totality. He was God. He even said, neither do I condemn you. But go and do what? Sin no more. Because he is looking at himself. Jesus is asking himself that if that same measure, if I judge this woman that she's an adulterous woman and they stone this woman, and I look at, if I was in her shoes and I'm going to be stoned, would I be happy with it? You see, I saw something on a man's status. On a pastor's lighthouse pastor's status, and I really fell in love with what he wrote. He wrote something. He said the energy the church has, we are not using it to win souls. That is why we are using it to fight conflict in our church. We are using it to fight against ourselves. If we had used the energy we have in winning souls, we will not have the energy to condemn each other. We will not have the energy to judge each other. It's because if you are busily winning souls, will you have the time to go and judge somebody? You see, last week I said something. I said, the reason why offenses are making you bitter, because you have concentrated on the offenses. You are not looking at the blessings that are ahead of you. If we Christians have focused on going out there to win the souls that are lost, we will